Yvette Cooper and the Labour government are so desperate to prescribe Palestine Action as a terrorist organisation that they have actually lumped them in with two far-right neo-Nazi organisations known for using violent tactics against everyday normal citizens. So how it will transpire is that politicians have to vote for either prescribing all three organisations or prescribing none of them. So let's break down the two other organisations that have been lumped in with Palestine Action. The groups that Yvette Cooper has lumped in with Palestine Action are actually far-right neo-Nazi Russian groups. That's correct. Far-right neo-Nazis, and they are lumping them in with Pal Action. So let's take a look at both of these groups. First organisation is allegedly sponsored by Ukraine. Interesting considering how much money the British government has given to Ukraine recently. And they are called the Manic Murder Cult. Now, according to their own literature, they practice Satanism, nihilist Nazism, and they have been known to physically attack homeless people, immigrants, members of the LGBT community, and 187 members of the cult were arrested for alleged terrorism conspiracy in 2022. Couldn't agree more that a group like this should be on a terror list. They are practicing Satanism. They are physically attacking innocent people, homeless people, immigrants, people from the LGBT community. So many of them have been arrested for terrorism conspiracy related crimes. So yes, I 100% would vote to have them put on a list. So let's take a look at the second group. We have the Russian imperialist movement. Now, any title with the word imperialist is a red flag immediately, but let's take a look at exactly who they are. RIM is a white supremacist group linked to US neo-Nazi groups and dedicated to creating a new Russian empire. They have a parliamentary wing. Yes, they have their own military, and it's believed that they're behind a series of letter bomb attacks. The sheer fact that they have their own parliamentary wing and they're connected to American neo-Nazis is terrifying. And I'm curious to look into the fact of who exactly they've been letter bombing. So this is again another group that I firmly believe should be a banned terrorist organization. And then we have Pal Action. Pal Action is an anti-violence, anti-genocidal organization that targets weapon manufacturers, and they are being lumped in with these other two organizations. So this is how it works. When the parliamentary members vote, it's either voting for all three to be prescribed or none of them to be prescribed. So that puts you in an awkward situation. We desperately need these neo-Nazi groups to be prescribed, but to do so would then mean prescribing a non-violent organization that stands against genocide and wants to protect Palestinian people from being murdered by weapons created by a private organization called Elbit System, who has been petitioning and working with the British government. We know that Yvette Cooper has taken thousands upon thousands of pounds in bribes from the Israeli lobby. So it makes sense that she would lump these groups together to make it even easier to have Pal Action prescribed as a terrorist organization. But we the people, our eyes are open and we see this, and we will continue to contest this, because standing up against genocide does not make us terrorists. The companies that produce these weapons, the governments that back them, the politicians that take bribes, those are the real terrorists. Stay tuned for further updates. Make sure to give me a follow, because again, censorship is a thing and I've lost my main account for speaking out, but I will continue to come back again and again. So let's support honest, truthful journalism, and let's open the world's eyes to the real truth of our complicit governments, police, and medias.